two-person police department.
An elementary school, an SPCA.
It's a small place on a giant rock in the ocean. Everybody knows everybody else, and everybody in this room has a story about how they started that day. Welcome to the rock. If you've come from away, you probably understand about a half of what we say. They say no man's an island, but an island makes a man, especially when one comes from what I knew far back. Welcome to the rock.
That morning, my first day back, the school buses are on strike, and I'm covering for an action that's running late. Sorry, Mila. How's the kids? Not exactly thrilled to be inside on such a gorgeous day, so I told them we'd have a half day this morning, and they were quite pleased. Till I told them we'd have the other half in the afternoon.
Everything is nice and it's never nice and low.
Welcome to the farthest place you'll get from Disneyland.
Fish and chips and shipwrecks. This is Newfoundland. Welcome to the rock.
That morning I'm in my car. The kids cross Airport Boulevard to get to school. And at that time of day, people are usually in a bit of a rush to get to work and such. So I sit there and run my radio. And if they're speeding, I'll stop them and write out a warning ticket. I'll write STFD. Slow the F down.
To the land where the winters tried to kill us, and we said, we will not be here.
To the land where the water's trying to drown us, and we said,
We will not be drowned. To the land where we lost our lives, and we said, we will still go on.
welcome to the land where the winds try to blow.
And we said no. That morning I dropped my kids off at school and head to the SPCA, where I'm greeted by my other kids, all barking and meowing for breakfast and a belly rub. Not that I'm complaining, I love them. But by the time feeding's done, I got to go and pick up the human kids, so I take just 1 second for myself and I'm sitting in my car. I'm in a stand in the library and I turn on the radio. On the edge of the world, where the river meets the sea. There, on the edge of the Atlantic, on an island in between there and here.
I'm running my radar when Bonnie comes by. She's waving at me like that, so I rolled out my window and she said,
Turn on the radio.
slow it down, Bob.
Say, turn on the radio. Where our story starts. Like first near the station. Where we end the night.
Copy for the picket line.
Where we build our hearts.
5 minutes till my flight.
Every single flight.
I'm off to work at the airport.
Welcome to the farm. Welcome to the trees, to the ocean and the sky, and whatever's in between. To the ones who left, you're never truly gone. And candles in the window, and the candle's always on. When the sun is coming up and the road is coming short, if you're looking for a home, and then you'll find it up the north. In the winter, from the water to whatever's in the way, to the ones who have come from away. Welcome to the rock.
My parents must have thought they had a crazy kid, 'cause I was one of those kids who always knew what I wanted. They took me down to the airport to see all those planes depart, watching them fly. Something inside of me was starting. I was 8 when I told them that I'd be a pilot, but I was too young and too short, and there were no female captains. And my dad said, be patient, he said, just see what happens. But I took my first lesson, came down from the sky. I told my father I'd laugh for the rest of my life. Then I got my first job, flying for a mortician in a tiny bonanza, just a quartz and me. $5 an hour for flying dead bodies. I had to climb over their faces just to get to my seat. And suddenly the wheels lift up, the ground is falling.